Tapping in. Back again. Back again. Back again. Master plan. All right. That was Nipsey Hussle, man. That's one of my favorite little interludes in the song. Just one of the artists that I noticed that was always talking about investing in yourself, not only but thinking that because you come from this environment that you can never get into the stock world or in cryptocurrencies or any type of other form of currency, and educating yourself and mastering different things about yourself and mastering the world around you. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. On today's episode, I want to talk about persistence and dedication. With persistence, you can do anything that you want to. Now, I remember when I was younger, I would look at the stock and it was like Chinese. I was like, you know what? This is stuff that I would never, ever understand. But I've been studying. I've been putting myself around like-minded individuals. We create our own master group, and none of us are masters. None of us have parents that taught us anything. But you know what? When you get around a group of individuals that all want to win and all are humble and all are dedicated to educating themselves and bringing themselves to a next level, anything is possible. So I made one of my biggest profits today on Robinhood app in the stock world. And, you know, shout out to Terrell, because Terrell gave me that, you know, that stock, and I put down $400 in, and I made about $300. And, you know, I didn't have to work. I didn't have to do a couple of hours or answer to anybody. All I had to do was educate myself within this stock. Look at it, what is it, how can it do what contribution can it be made to the world? Would it be something that I would have, you know, what was the price range? How much was I willing to invest in? And where was it at the time? You know, you never want to chase after a stock if you see it jumping up, because it may 9 out of 10, it may fall, you know, and you have to have the patience and the, you know, the assertiveness to know when to pull out. So today I kind of pulled out a little bit, you know, 6 cents shy off the top that it went to today. But I'm happy with what I did, because it went back down to, you know, $1.23 a share. And I pulled that at $1.33. I had 500 shares of this stock. And, you know, I just had to put that out there, you guys. There's many different ways of making streams of income. Get with like-minded individuals and really shoot for the stars. I don't care if you went, you know, you didn't finish high school. I don't care if you didn't have anybody in your family that that never did stocks, never owned a business, anything. You could be the first one, and I promise you that. I promise you that. It's the same thing when I got into photography. I didn't understand any language. All I had when I started, I just had it on automatic. I had it on automatic, and I will push it and push it and push and push it. I charged $50, and I just stayed at it until I kept learning more, kept watching YouTube. At the time I got into it, you couldn't find too much information on YouTube on how to take pictures. But as time developed, time went on, I bought a little book for $20 to learn photography. I found a couple of YouTubers and a couple of individuals that knew what they were doing. I would ask many different photographers to put me on, teach me, and I always got a no, or I don't have that much time, or I got a okay, but they never wanted to check in with me. But I stayed persistent, and I learned the game so quick that I'm able to go to a location, and within a few seconds, I'm able to put the things I need to, and I can snap, and the pictures will be beautiful, and the video as well. So it's the same thing like stock. You want to invest enough time, you start to learn the language, you start to see the dynamics. I'm not going to say that you're going to be a millionaire, a thousandaire, but you'll be able to make a couple dollars, a couple hundreds here and there, you know? So go out there, learn different streams of income, learn different ways that you can make money, and stop being afraid. Stop limiting your abilities. Stop limiting your mind on what you can make in this world, because you really can, and you can really make a profit out here. And, you know, it's a living testimony. Yes, I could have lost the $400 that I invested, but I listened to the individuals that I'm learning from, and they always say, do not chase the stock. So I bought it when it dipped down and it was staying steady, that I knew that it had an opportunity to move up. I went online. I read upon that stock at the time. I saw the advances of it. I saw the launch date. It wasn't even launched yet. I saw the launch date. I saw the potential of the stock, and I trusted Terrell, what he was telling me, and I purchased the stock. And I had a decision to get out of it yesterday at 99 cents. I was going to make like $60, but I believe in this stock, and I believe it's either going to go even further, but I wanted to make sure I took in my investment at the time because it's not going to launch soon. So I waited. I knew that was going to be hype behind it because everybody was going to see how much it jumped up and how much it stayed up. So today it jumped up to $1.14. So I got at 87 cents. It jumped to $1.14, and it jumped because the hype. And it jumped up to, I think, 146 or 140 or 146. And it came down. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just get out at 133. Let me get my profits. And I pulled out. So, whew, that's the first time I made over $100 in stocks. You know, I always believed, all right, now, if I'm going to make money, it's going to be through my work and my hard work, dedication. It's going to be through my pictures, or it's going to be me doing a deal with somebody or something, teaching somebody something. But there's multiple ways of making income. You know, these are the life lessons I want you guys to understand. Get out of your head, make some investments, believe in yourself. Just because you don't get it the first day don't mean that you're not going to get it. You know, start learning the lingo, start learning the languages. The individuals that's doing it, that's making the money, you think that they're geniuses, but they're not. The only thing that they know is they understand how to play the game and they understand the lingo. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Understanding how to play the game and learning the lingo. It's the same thing like photography or whatever you do. Football, you know, I never got into football. So when these boys talking about, oh, do this, or they ran this play, or, you know, this person got this ball, I don't understand it. So how can I be a great football player? I can't. You know, I can't. I wouldn't understand the game. Like, I never won a game in Madden. Because I never knew the plays. I never knew, you know, each person's position and what's the title. I never learned it. So how can I be good at it? And that's the problem. We want to, you know, that quick gratification, but it doesn't work like that. So you guys, if it's something that you want to learn, it's something that you want to do, I just want to say, have the belief in yourself and just go out there. Don't be foolish. Don't throw all your money, but be patient. Watch how the game go. Learn the terminology. Find somebody that you can learn from on YouTube. We're in the greatest era right now to learn and educate yourself. Find a great YouTuber. Find somebody that's doing it, that's willing to teach you, and soak up that game. And that's all I got to say for today. Love, peace.